Welcome, electronic video guests, to the outer limits of the trading card hobby TTM. Through the mail, we seek to have the famous and the infamous sign the trading cards and photographs we send to them through the mail. Today we have 8 such specimens to examine. 8 trading card autograph request return specimens to examine. So if you like seeing envelopes being cut open, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the fun. Presented to you from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. TTM Monday. We're ready to go. Start a new week with some through the mail autograph request returns. That is going to be outstanding. Remember, everybody, when we get to 1,200 subscribers, we're giving away this box of 2021. First off the line, Panini Chronicles draft picks. You might get you a Trevor Lawrence autograph or a Zach Wilson, star quarterback of the New York Jets. Tell everybody to subscribe. When we get to 1,200, we'll give this box away. We only got about 1,120 or so to go. We're almost there. Let's keep it rolling. All right, TTM number 1 coming to us from Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina. What in the world do we got from Raleigh, North Carolina? Let's cut this thing open and take a look. Looks like one of our custom art cards. Oh, look at that. Can you see that signature? Black on black. Signed by Mr. Roy Williams. Why he signed it way up there instead of down here? Roy Williams, look at that signature. Very nice. Roy Williams, 72 years old, legendary Hall of Fame college basketball coach. Coached 15 years at Kansas, where he lost 2 NCAA title games. Then he coached 18 years at North Carolina. He won 3 NCAA championships. Unbelievable record, 903 wins, only 264 losses. In the NCAA tournament, he had a record of 79-27. 5 Big 8 titles, 9 ACC titles, 9 Final Fours. 2-time National Coach of the Year, Roy Williams, college basketball coaching legend. Thank you, sir, for signing our custom art card. Really appreciate that. Look at that signature, Roy Williams. That's a good way to start a Hall of Fame basketball coach. All right, what do we got here next? It's coming to us all the way from Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, California. Fun in the Suntown. What do we got? Oh, I forgot I sent this out. A Goodwin champion, Sarah Pavin, beach volleyball. Look at that signature. She put Sarah Pavin, and I guess that's CAN for Canada. She was a professional, or I think she still is a professional beach volleyball player from Canada. She won an NCAA championship in regular volleyball at Nebraska in 2006. Was named the tournament most outstanding player. And she won a gold medal at the 2019 Beach Volleyball World Championships. Unfortunately, they lost in the 2021 Tokyo Olympics in the quarterfinals. 6'5" tall. Can you believe that? Sarah Pavin, thank you. Look at that. 6'5", 159. That's about the right height and weight that you want, I'll tell you that. From Kitchener, Canada. In addition to traveling worldwide representing Canada's national team, Pavin has played indoor professional volleyball teams based in Brazil, China, Italy, and South Korea. She gets around. Sarah Pavin, thank you. Really appreciate that. A beach volleyball player autograph card. Very nice. Sarah Pavin, we thank you for that. All right, what do we got next? This one's coming to us out of Santa Ana, California. Let's see what we got out of Santa Ana, California. Get this envelope open. Looks like we got our note back. And we got 2 vintage baseball cards signed by Mr. Dave Morehead. Look at those sweet cards. We've got, what is this here? This is the 1968 Topps. He put Dave Morehead, and he put his no-hitter, 9/16/65. Beautiful. And then we got his 1969 Topps card. Look at that. Look at those 2 sweet vintage Topps cards. Dave Morehead, thank you, sir. 80 years old. He pitched 8 years in the big leagues. 6 with the Red Sox, 2 with the Royals. He lost a lot of ball games, finished his career with a 40-64 record. Probably a better pitcher than his record indicates. The Red Sox were pretty terrible early in his career. His career ERA was not too bad, 4.15. He did have 6 career shutouts, including that no-hitter, of course, which is 3 times as many as the legendary Jacob deGrom. That no-hitter came in 1965 at Fenway Park against Cleveland. The attendance, 1,247. He led the American League with 18 losses in 1965. Dave Morehead, look at that. Sweet old Topps cards, 68 and 69. Look at that. That is beautiful. Dave Morehead. That 68 card really looks good, and he put that no-hitter on there. Beautiful. Let's see if he answers any questions on the note. Mr. Dave Morehead. Let's see. I asked him about that no-hitter. He put a note. He put a note there. Yes, indeed, he had that no-hitter. And I said, did you have any favorite teammates on those old Red Sox teams? Carl Yastrzemski, Tony Conigliaro, Lee Thomas, Bob Tillman, Frank Malzone. Very nice. Thank you, Mr. Morehead. Appreciate you signing those cards and answering that question. Very nice. Look at that 68 card. That came out beautiful. Dave Morehead. All right, let's see what we got next. This one's coming to us from Phoenix, Arizona. The great Phony X out in the desert. What do we got from Phoenix? Oh, look at the signature on that card by Mr. Altoon. That thing's going up, down, all around. Look at that. Looks like, look at that. Oh, to Jeff, and then there's that crazy signature. Altoon, that is a beautiful looking card. Check that out. That is a 1991 Upper Deck card. Great old receiver for the Jets. First round pick in 1985 out of Wisconsin. He played 8 years. Finished with 517 receptions, 6,605 yards, and 31 touchdowns. Led the NFL in receptions with 93 in 1988. He had 2 1,000-yard seasons, 3-time Pro Bowler, and 1986 Touchdown Club AFC Player of the Year, Altoon. Look at that sweet old Upper Deck card. That is a beauty. Altoon, thank you, sir. Really appreciate you signing that. Outstanding. And we got some good returns today. Let's see what we're going to get us. Next, coming to us out of, where's this coming to us? Carroll Stream, Illinois. Let's see what we got out of Carroll Stream, Illinois. Let's see what we got out of Carroll Stream. Got our note back. Oh, look at that. We got our Mike Hartenstein card back. Beautiful. 1981 Topps card. I just saw a video yesterday, maybe the day before, from one of the TTM fellas. I believe his name is Pavin. He has a very pronounced French accent. I think his channel is called Undrafted Player or something like that, but he just got his return back from Mr. Hartenstein also. We're glad to get ours back. 69 years old, this 1981 Topps card. He was an All-American defensive end at Penn State. Second-round pick by the Bears in the 1975 draft. Played 12 years. Made the All-Rookie team in 1975 and was a member of that great 1985 Bears Super Bowl team. Voted one of the 100 greatest Chicago Bears of all time. 55 sacks, 1 interception return, 1 fumble return for a touchdown, and 1 safety. Look at that sweet old Topps card, Mike Hartenstein. Beautiful. Member of the Chicago Bears, Penn State All-American. Let's see. He didn't answer any of the questions. He just put on the back of the note, best wishes, Mike Hartenstein. Bears 75-86 Super Bowl 20 champs. He wrote a very similar note on Mr. Fabian's return also. Very nice. Glad to get my Mike Hartenstein card back. Beautiful signature. Great return from the old Chicago Bear. All right, let's see what we got next. This one's coming to us from Harrisburg, PA. What do we got coming to us from Harrisburg? Let's see what we got from Harrisburg. We got our note back. Is our card in there? Oh, yeah, we got one of our custom art cards. Oh, outstanding. Look at that, Miss Lisa Acorn. Beautiful. There she is from a great movie called Cutter's Way, which was released in 1981. Look how she signed her name very neatly, squeezed her right in there on that bottom line. Beautiful, Lisa Acorn. She gave one of the great performances in that movie. She's now 71 years old. Fantastic in Cutter's Way. She played a alcoholic, put-upon wife of Jeff Bridges. That's a great American film if you've never seen that one. Cutter's Way captures the American spirit beautifully. Based on a novel by the great Newton Thornburg, who was one of the best at capturing the lives of everyday Americans. Anyway, Lisa Acorn never became a big star. She made some middling movies, did a lot of guest appearances on TV. But you'll never see a better performance than the one she gave in Cutter's Way. Outstanding. Thank you, Miss Lisa Acorn, for signing our custom art card. That is a beauty. Look at that. That's one of our favorite returns. Let's see if she answered any questions on the note. I asked her about that movie. I said, did you enjoy working on the film? What's she say down here? She says, I enjoyed working on the movie very much. It was a great crew and cast. Everyone excelled. Sincerely, Lisa Acorn. Beautiful. Thank you for taking the time to answer that question. Signing our custom art card. Great actress, Lisa Acorn. Like I said, if you've never seen Cutter's Way, go ahead and check that out. Jeff Bridges is in it, John Hurd, Ann Dusenberry. Great movie. Beautiful film. Great performance by Lisa Acorn. You won't forget it once you've seen it. All right, we got what, 2 left? Oh, this one is coming to us from one of the most important spots on the globe. New York, New York. That is a very, very prestigious city. The people are very proud to live there. They feel like they're extra special 'cause they live in New York. What do we got? My hands are trembling holding a postmark from New York. We got a custom art card. Oh, another great actress, a legend, Lee Grant. Look at that. This is from her episode she did with Columbo. Look at Miss Lee Grant, in case you don't know. That's Lee Grant there. I don't remember who that. That's Lee Grant. If you've never seen her, she might be before some of you guys' time. Lee Grant. What a career she had. You know, she is now 96 years old. She got an Oscar nomination in her first film role as a shoplifter in Detective Story in 1951. She was blacklisted for 12 years during America's shameful McCarthy era before rebuilding her career in the 1960s on the soap opera Peyton Place. Then she starred in the films Valley of the Dolls and In the Heat of the Night. She had her best years in the 70s. She got 3 Oscar nominations that decade for the movies The Landlord, Shampoo, and Village of the Damned, and she won Best Supporting Actress for Shampoo. She also got an Emmy nomination for this Columbo episode, and she made a couple of big commercial films, Airport 77, Omen 2. In the 1980s, she started making a lot of her own social issue documentaries. She cut back on her acting. About the last film she acted in was David Lynch's Mulholland Drive in 2001. Have you ever seen that one? She had a small but suitably Lynchian role as a creepy neighbor. Lee Grant, great old actress. When they said she was a communist and said, you can't make no films for 12 years in the land of the free. Free speech in America unless you say you're a communist. Then you got no free speech. Poor old Lee Grant lost 12 years of her career, but she turned it all around by starting off back in the soap opera, Peyton Place. Lee Grant, 96 years old, Hollywood legend. She's seen it all and done it all. Thank you for signing this custom art card. Really appreciate it. 96-year-old Hollywood legend. Now living in New York, New York. All right. We're down to our last TTM. This one's coming to us from the ritzy town of West Palm Beach. They got money flowing everywhere down there. The streets are paved with gold. Let's see what we got. We got our note back. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, this is one of our best returns. Mr. Adam Oates. Look at that 1991 Top Stadium Club. I told you these hockey players are the best at signing. Here's another Hall of Famer signed his card. Free of charge. Oh, no hesitation. These guys are the best. Adam Oates, 60 years old, undrafted free agent. Went to the Hall of Fame, undrafted free agent, signed by the Red Wings. Then they made a horrible, horrible trade when they dealt him to St. Louis for a washed-up Bernie Federko. He became a Hall of Famer, the highest-scoring undrafted player in NHL history. 341 goals, 1,079 assists. One of the greatest playmaking centers of all time. 5-time All-Star, number 7 all-time in assists per game. He was Brett Hull's center when Hull had his 86-goal season. Look at that sweet 1991 Stadium Club card. Adam Oates, that is a beauty. Look at that. There he is in his Red Wings uniform before that disastrous trade. Adam Oates, Hall of Famer, undrafted free agent. All right, let's see what he put on this note here. About ready to wrap this baby up. Yeah. I said to him, I asked him, who was your favorite forward to play with? He said, Brett Hull and Cam Neely. Any opposing players you really disliked? No. Now, he got along with everybody. Adam Oates, thank you for being so agreeable. Thank you for signing that beautiful 1991 Top Stadium Club. Started it with a Hall of Fame basketball coach and ending it with a Hall of Fame center, Adam Oates. Those are some great TTMs for this Monday morning. About ready to hit the stop button and dump yet another video into the worldwide YouTube video airstream. Just remember a couple things before we head out. Head on over to Amazon.com. Type in this author's name and the book title in the search field on Amazon. This book will come up. You just might like this book. This book is for people who scrape by, live paycheck to paycheck, thrown into the world without a clue, herded from birth into a so-called life that says it's all about going to school for 18 or 22 years to get you a good job so you can buy stuff you really don't need but distracts you from enlarging your world view. You live like a robot just like they want you to, but from time to time you malfunctioned. You did some things you shouldn't have done or weren't proud of, or things happened to you and you felt hopeless. And one lucky day you woke up realizing you've been sold a bill of goods. But now what do? If you're interested in that type of thing, you'd like this book. But if you're easily offended or you just want to pretend the world's way is the right way, and you follow the faith of the world, the most dominant faith, more than Christianity, Islam, or Hinduism, the dominant faith in the world is the belief things will get better. Well, then this book is not for you. But if you're a big boy or a big girl or a big tranny and you can think for yourself, you just might like this book. Head over to Amazon and buy you a copy. All right, that is it. Thank you for watching. Remember, subscribe. When we get to 1,200, we're giving this thing away. We'll be back, God willing, in a couple of days with some more. Until then, remember, enjoy the rest of your life.